The United States Navy SEAL platoons project power far beyond their small 16-man size. The success of their mission doesn't just rely on weapons or technology, but on the specialized training of the individual SEAL operator. They come from all walks of life, from all across the American landscape. Most have some measure of athletic ability. Over a third have college degrees. They all share a common goal: to become a member of the most elite team in the world, the United States Navy SEALs. Each year, 600 to 800 young men attempt the Basic Underwater Demolition SEAL Training, or BUDS, at the Naval Special Warfare Center in Coronado, California. But only 1/3 complete the rigorous 25-week transition from sailor to SEAL.
First phase is really the phase that's going to separate the men from the boys. These guys come here, they really don't know what to expect, so we're going to push them. We're going to push them hard. We're going to see what they have. And the guys that want to be here, no matter what we do or say, they want to be a SEAL, they're going to be a SEAL. That's all there is to it.
Into the water.
Second phase is the dive phase portion of BUDS. It also builds teamwork, but it starts to incorporate a much greater learning process for the guys going through. The majority of the evolutions that cause the students the most problem is the water work. If a guy isn't comfortable in the water, then he's not really cut out to be a frogman. He's got to keep his head about him when he's in the water if something goes wrong with his dive rig or something like that. So a lot of the pool work is very stressful. You've got to be mentally in the game to make it through those evolutions.
Hell Week, the most dreaded week of BUDS. It's the ultimate test of one's physical and mental motivation. A round-the-clock regimen of intensive physical training and harassment, with as little as 4 hours of sleep during the entire week.
Let's go. Get your butt up here. All the way up on the rocks. In here. Get all the way up.
Hell Week is 5.5 days long. The class is divided into boat crews. Teamwork is a key issue during Hell Week. They're up for 5 days doing various evolutions that stress teamwork. Cold, wet conditions again come into factor. And this is an indicator of what kind of a man is going to come out the other end.
The Rock, San Clemente Island, where the windy northern tip of the island is BUDS country. It's at this modern compound that Class 224 will spend their final 4 weeks of training.
Out here, it's the ideal training ground for them. We have weapons ranges, demo ranges, and a lot of good terrain for them to patrol in.
BUDS is the only training program in the Department of Defense where officers and enlisted men go through training together, yielding an uncommon sense of camaraderie and brotherhood.
Very few ever get to where you are today. You only graduate from BUDS training once. It marks the completion of the toughest military training in the world. In a society where mediocrity is too often the standard and too often rewarded, there is intense fascination with men who detest mediocrity, who refuse to define themselves in conventional terms, and who seek to transcend traditionally recognized human capabilities. This is exactly the type of person BUDS is meant to find. The man who will find a way to complete each and every task to the best of his ability. The man who will adapt and overcome any and all obstacles.
I feel good. It's like a huge weight lifted off your shoulders. I mean, obviously everybody says, you know, this is the first step, still a lot to come and stuff, but this is a big step, so.
I feel on top of the world today. It's been 6 months of arduous training, and it's just, I can't even describe how I feel. There's some points of training where you feel like you can't make it through one more day, but you press on hour to hour, minute to minute, and eventually you get to this point.
The person who wants to be here and ends up becoming a SEAL is the person who wants it deep down inside. And if he doubts that at all, then he just doesn't belong.
losing my faith today.
I'm falling off the edge today.
I am just a man, not superhuman.
I'm not superhuman.
Someone save me from the hate. It's just another war, just another family torn.
I'm falling from my feet today.
Just a step on the edge, just another day in the world we live. I need a hero to save me now. I need a hero.
Save me now.
I need a hero to save my life. A hero will save me.
Just in time.
I've gotta fight today to live another day. Speaking my mind today.
My voice will be heard today.
I've gotta make a stand, but I am just a man.
I'm not superhuman.
My voice will be heard today. It's just another war, just another family
My
torn.
voice will be heard today.
It's just another kill. The countdown begins to destroy ourselves. I need a hero.